Google. Let's go get them again.
Welcome to the Robes08 channel. My name is Mark. If you're new here and you just subscribed off this video, merci beaucoup. I certainly appreciate it. But please comment below. I'd love to hear from new heads on the channel, new noses on the channel. Let us know that you're new and I will say hi right back. Just love seeing new faces on the channel. To all my, of course, my diehards, absolutely love you. You know what's up, and I have stuff to unbox, as you can see in front of me. Today we are unboxing from the brand of Etat Libre. My journey started with ELDO, with Fat Electrician, the vetiver-based fragrance, and you know, that's where it started. I actually sampled quite a bit from the brand way back when. And then it really, I would say, really piqued my attention when I purchased I Am Trash. That fragrance changed everything for me. ELDO was like a one bottle brand for me. And then I Am Trash just changed everything, and it pushed me to get more from the brand. These two are blind buys. This one I have smelt before, and this one's the polarizing one. But anyway, like this is the one that we are going to be unboxing today, the bright orange box. I believe, and again, I haven't smelt it, I believe that this would be a fall fragrance, so this is a bad time to unbox it in the middle of spring. Now the bright orange box just screams fall. The reason why I blind bought this is the note of pumpkin. You don't see that very often in fragrances, so I just wanted to see what they could do. This is a brand, if you're new to this brand, I'm very much off the wall for their ideas. Most of their fragrances do have something a little quirky to them, which I certainly appreciate. They do utilize some really great noses throughout their lineup, but I Am Trash, if you haven't checked that one out, please do. Blew me away. And I did a little bit of a blind buy or a buying spree since then. This is Sécrétion Magnifique, which is a very polarizing release. I haven't smelt it in ages, but I can't wait to unbox it and add it to my collection, to be quite honest with you. A lot of people think I'm stupid for doing that, but I'm a collector. I love fragrances. I'm very much intrigued, and anything polarizing or interesting I will purchase. Maybe I won't be wearing it too often. Maybe I will, you never know. And then I pulled the trigger on the Rien Intense Essence. I got a big bottle of this because I think this one's going to be right up my alley, but that's going to be for another day unboxing. So if you're interested in those and you're not subscribed, a good idea to subscribe. They'll be unboxing on those later, but today we are going to focus on like this. Again, the Pumpkin Accord is exactly what I'm looking at this one for a blind buy. We're going to see if it really does invoke the smell of pumpkin to me. I looked at the note breakdown because I wanted to see what in the note breakdown would actually invoke the smell of pumpkin. Two things came to mind: ginger and immortel. Immortel is a note that is absolutely gorgeous, very complex as a note. It can give you a lot of different things. To do this kind of idea, I think they would use the bready accord of immortel. It smells like baked bread sometimes. It also has a sweetness, like a maple syrup sweetness. So I could see that. And then of course, ginger, pairing that with immortel could give you something kind of fall. And that's where my mindset is with this particular release. We'll see if I'm right. I might be wrong. We'll see. But let's delve into it. Let's unbox. Let's stop talking about the actual release and let's sniff and talk about the actual release. So I've been sitting on this thing unboxed for, boxed for a while, as these two. So I can't wait to start unboxing these. Like, I'm collecting fragrances that have been unboxed, or boxed, sorry. Jeez. So this one, oh yeah, it's in collaboration with Tilda Swinton. If you didn't know, Immortal Ginger. Yeah, that makes sense. Immortal Ginger, right? The immortel in the ginger. So already on this little card, it's telling me that. Notes: tangerine, pumpkin, ginger, immortal flower, neroli, rose, vetiver, heliotrope, and musks. So interesting note breakdown, actually. So let's see. I got the little 50 ml of this one, again with blind buys, and with this brand of ELDO, you can definitely at discounters can find these 50 mils for under $100, which is, you know, less than designer pricing now, especially Canadian. You know, this is a great price for a niche offering. So cap has some heft to it, nice gold cap. I really do like the coloration of this bottle. So let's delve into it. Let's smell like this from ELDO. And I'm not wearing anything, obviously, so it is going to be my scent of the day today. Let's delve into it. Oh, yep, yeah. Yeah, maple syrup. Yeah, it's using, yeah, see, I knew that trick was going to come into play. Oh, yeah. The Immortelle is, wow. Actually, you know what? Well done. And when I first initially sprayed this, I smelled some florals pop off. And then I put my nose to my arm and no florals. Well, then no florals. Let's rewind. There is some florals, but oh yeah, it really utilizes that bready maple syrup. Think brown. Think, I don't want to say dessert, but definitely. Yeah, that ginger is doing so well with the Immortelle. Really well executed here. Toasted almost, like that's where it's, the maple syrup is kind of giving it a, I don't want to say too gourmand. Perfect for fall, 100%. This is a very, and I think what Tilda was trying to do is something comforting, like a blanket, something, you know, right? I think that was the idea of this. And immortal ginger, like they're saying here, and you know, I'm not to toot my own horn, but I think I was bang on that they utilized ginger and Immortelle to kind of give you that picturesque, that it doesn't smell like pumpkin pie, no, but it definitely, it doesn't want to go too gourmand, not too desserty, but it does have that bready accord that Immortelle does so well. And that maple syrup, you can smell it, but it also has, what is that floral? I think that's the neroli jumping through a little bit. There is some citrusy aspects too, and the neroli would do that too, depending. But it has, neroli gives you that that white floral. But yeah, the Immortelle is kind of giving you like a burnt. I don't want to go too gourmand with this. I don't want to, you know, anybody that's watching this is gonna be like, this smells like a gourmand. It's there, but it's not quite there in the gourmand section. It almost has like a burnt sugar, maple syrup, gingerbready. Very nice, actually. Warm. Has a sweet glow to it. Like this is actually pretty good. Like for somebody that was buying this for the pumpkin accord, I kind of totally forgot about it. I don't really care. I mean, it honestly, does it go pumpkin? No. And maybe it's just me knowing that this is the Immortelle and ginger put together. Maybe somebody will just think about, oh, this does smell kind of pumpkin-y. I could see maybe somebody, but I certainly don't. I'm just going, okay, bready accord. The ginger's doing so well. A little powdery from the heliotrope, right? Heliotrope in here, yeah, that powdery aspect, a little bit now. And that neroli. So there is some floral aspects in here, but they're quite hidden. They're very well placed with the, again, the Immortelle and the ginger, but the neroli is being felt, the heliotrope is being felt here. Yeah, that maple syrup, it's there, but there's a sparkly feel, and a heliotrope and neroli could do that. A little floral, but not too much. And again, very well hidden within the fragrance. Very much unisex, personally, if you do like, and again, I don't want to go gourmand, but wow, that's, you know, my hopes weren't this high on this release. I don't know. I like this. Yeah, that ginger and that Immortelle, they play so well together in this release. Wow. And it really toes the line, and it really, and Immortelle can come out very gourmandish, but at the same time, You know, it really, in a lot of fragrances, especially niche offerings, Immortel really toes that line. And right here, it's right front and center. Immortel and Ginger and Immortal Ginger on this little is bang on. Those are your two major players. I would say Neroli and Heliotrope are playing in here, kind of giving some of their signatures. Here, Heliotrope, kind of a powdery feel. Neroli, kind of giving it its white floral. Almost citrusy in this. Tangerine in here, not very much. Bready. Wow, that's good. I didn't think I was going to like this, pun intended, this release as much as I do. They definitely didn't pull off the pumpkin, but they've pulled off this is straight up for fall. This is very comforting, well executed actually. I absolutely love scents like these that when you buy them in a haul and they're the underdog, right? And they come out on top. And I'm not saying it's going to come out on top on all three of these, but when I purchased all of these, I'm like, okay, Sécrétion Magnifique is going to be the most interesting one. It's polarizing. It's going to be crazy. Rien Intense Incense is more up my league, I think, from the blind buy. I think it's going to be something I'm going to absolutely love, something dark. But this was just like the throw in. I was like, hey, it's cheap. It's got this interesting pumpkin note. The reviews are like lukewarm on this release, but this is the underdog of the three, and I absolutely love it. Like, I'm not saying it's a top tier fragrance, must have, things like that. No, but it's a very solid release, and I really like the complexity of this one, and that's why those are things that a frag head like me, I'm just like, you know, they did really well with the Immortel, did this with the Ginger, and those are things that really interest me in fragrances, and it's well placed, well done for a fall fragrance. I can't wait to see what the dry down's going to give me. I want to see what the florals are going to be doing here. Is it going to go, you know, maybe more femme? Because a lot of reviews say this goes femme on them. Me, I think this is highly unisex. Man, that maple syrup Immortel, well done. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below, especially on this one. You hate it, you love it. This is one of those fragrances that I think it goes either way. But I'm a huge Immortel guy. I absolutely love the note. I love the complexity of the note. And when it's put into a fragrance and it's well done, well constructed, and the centerpiece of the fragrance, it's something that I really enjoy in a release. So as always, a Great Report fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your pumpkin spice fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.